Welcome back. Another episode of What Are We Missing? Still no Josh today. I'm holding it down, but we got a real dope guest today. Another Mr. Basketball candidate. I've been watching this dude play since he was, little. 6th, 7th grade. Pretty much on one of the most famous AAU teams, in the country. So he's had a journey already. So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce JaVaughn Hannah. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, bro. Like, just an initial question. Man, like I said, you've been on, one of the most famous, really AAU teams like past couple years, like, and being in the spotlight at a young age, bro. How is that, or how was that for you? Being 13, 14 years old to now.
Yeah. When I tell you that it was the best experience I've ever had in my life, like it was crazy. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was literally insane. Like everything that a kid wants when you got crazy NBA players, you got LeBron James, you got Kevin Durant, you got Kyrie, Carmelo coming and watch you play a basketball game at 13, 14 years old. It's like you're starstruck when you're going out there and then you playing against all the best players. So it's like you want to prove yourself. You put in all this work. So it's insane. Like I loved it. I wouldn't trade those opportunities for nothing.
Crazy,
for
man.
nothing at all.
Yeah. That's wild, bro. I'm 32 I'm 32 years old. I couldn't even imagine playing in front of Brian or Melo right now. You know what I mean?
I know, right.
And you're doing that, at such a young age. What was your mindset like going into those types of games? Not just that, but when you played prep last year, playing on ESPN, you know what I'm saying? Like what is your mindset going into those games?
Like it's crazy to think, but once you feel it, once you out there, it's the same as a normal basketball game, to be honest. All the jitters and stuff is everything leaves. Now you just got to put the ball in the basket and win the game.
Exactly.
Because that's what we're there to do. But I mean, obviously you understand, or people know like the pressure that comes with it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we just playing basketball. So it was never really no thought to go into it, honestly.
For sure. Yeah, the game don't change. At least it shouldn't.
Not at all.
Yeah. So that's a good way to put it, man. So now that whole thing was off top. I didn't even have that scripted. That just came to me. But so now you're at Orchard Lake St. Mary, right?
Yeah.
So how's that experience going for you this year?
Orchard Lake is crazy too. We got everybody's like so equal out, especially across the board. Like we got the #1 baseball team in the country. They just won a national championship last year.
Dang.
Like our skiing team is excellent. They just won a state championship last year. Like everything is so evened out. Nobody's treated like stars.
Right.
So it's like I feel like I'm in my place here. Like everything's perfect for me here.
Yeah. That's cold, man. And being around so many great athletes, on a daily basis, what does that do for your just mental and like your work ethic?
Oh man, it pushed my work ethic to a whole new level.
Yeah.
It pushed it to a whole new level, especially like not even like actual working on my body because I've always done that, but watching film or watching highlights and just doing little stuff, like working on my mind, working on stretching. Like I'm in yoga classes and doing yoga every single day now.
Man.
So it's like everything that I'm learning and taking from all these other athletes it's insane. I'm getting so much and becoming such a better athlete.
Yeah. That's amazing to hear. So let's back up. You said yoga. So what's yoga been like? What's that experience like for you?
Yoga's insane, bro. It's insane. It's like, I don't know. It's like a whole different like spirit type.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but I don't know. People see the usage though with the bounce though that I got in me.
Hey.
The bounce crazy.
Yeah.
Bounce crazy. I got 20 leg bounce too now. So I mean, yeah. I mean, it's working. Yeah. I'm never sore. I can play all game. I don't get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, it works for sure.
That's amazing. Yeah. I slept on yoga, man. I'm sure a lot of people do too. I really didn't do yoga until probably 4 or 5 years ago. And it definitely changed the way my body feels.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have like really tight calves and my Achilles.
Yeah.
tightens up on me sometimes, but yoga really opened that up, man. So, man, all the
Yeah,
young
my
cats out
biggest
there,
thing.
yeah,
Facts.
yoga.
My biggest thing for me was like my hips. My hips was super tight,
Okay.
and like it was messing up my change of direction. And then
Yeah.
like even over like the past summer, I like popped my hip out of place. But then I hopped in that yoga. I know I hopped in that yoga, and then everything went back to normal and ended up being better than it was before.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, man. So how did your hip hop out of place?
We were just in like a summer league game, and it was just a normal play. I just went for a rebound,
Mm-hmm.
and it just popped out. But I guess because like my spine was out of place for a little bit,
Okay.
and then it just got to a point where like my muscles started pulling. I ended up pulling my calf like the game before, and I played through it, and then it just happened.
Shoot, man, that's rough. But glad you're getting your body right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
Cool, man. So yeah, let's go, back, way back.
Okay.
So I just want to, learn about you, and I'm sure many people that follow you would love to hear your story. So yeah, let's just talk about your upbringing and your family, and how it was kind of growing up in your house.
Yeah, for sure. First off, I'm from Mount Clemens, Michigan. Two-parent household, brother, sister. Most importantly, we keep God first. Jesus Christ is everything to us.
Amen.
Yeah, I've always been around basketball. Obviously, my dad was the head JV coach at Mount Clemens, and my brother played at Mount Clemens. So I've always been around basketball. I used to practice with them and just be in the gym shooting around the sides.
Okay.
But basketball, like it actually wasn't my first love, anyways.
Oh, what was it?
I was a football head. I was a football
Oh,
guy.
all right.
I
What
was for sure a
position?
football guy. I was a wide receiver, tight end.
All right.
So, and then I was like, and then I just fell in love with basketball as soon as I touched middle school. Like, as soon as I started playing AAU for real, and everything the whole flip just switched.
Right.
But from there on out, had a pretty good middle school career. High school career has been great. I know I broke a couple records early in my high school career.
Man.
And then now I'm at Orchard Lake trying to win a state championship. And then next year on to Western Michigan.
Yeah. That reminds me, my brother, it was your sophomore year, I think. You dropped 60, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother texted me literally like right after the game. He was like, "Dog, I got to send you this tape. Vaughn just dropped 60." I'm like, "What?" Yeah. Talk about that game if you remember. Just talk about that game.
It's crazy. Like, I don't remember it. It sucks. Like, I blacked out.
Yeah.
I literally blacked out, and I don't remember it. If I go watch the highlights, I'm like, dang, I made that shot. Like, I don't remember it. I don't remember nothing. Like, if somebody asked me today, like you just asked me, I don't remember. Man. I truly don't remember. I know I had a windmill in the game. I got windmill dunk.
Yep, I saw that. Yep.
That's just because, like, I mean, it's a sweet dunk that I did as a sophomore. So I'm like, I did that. But other than that, it's like, I don't remember nothing.
Crazy.
I don't.
Crazy. I'm sure it was, adrenaline, but dropping 60 is tiring, bro. How do you have enough energy to do a windmill on top of that? Like,
I don't know. And the windmills at the end of the game too.
Yeah, that's
so
wild.
It was like
wild.
I said, I just blacked out. I didn't feel nothing. Everything that I threw up went in. I had an and 1-3.
Okay, man.
So it was like
warm, bro.
It was
you
crazy.
Warm that game. You were warm.
Yeah.
Wow. So back to your family. So you just got one brother, or you got any other siblings?
I got a brother and sister. Yep.
Brother and sister. Okay. Are you in the middle?
Yeah, I'm the baby. I'm the baby.
Oh, you're the baby.
Yeah, my sister's at I don't even know what school she's at, but she's a freshman in college right now.
Okay.
And my brother, he's about to become a police officer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Respect to that. So how much older is your brother than you?
My brother is 23, and then my sister's 19.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all be playing 1-on-1, or have y'all ever?
Nah, we ain't never played 1-on-1.
Nah.
We never played. They stopped playing the 1-on-1 stuff as soon as I touched middle school.
Hey, man.
Yeah, as soon as I touched middle school, all that junk was over.
Too much to deal with, huh?
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah.
Right when I start dunking and stuff, that's it. I was like, nah.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Man. So when did you realize like, man, I'm a D1 player?
Um, I realized that I was a Division One player in the 6th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't even like just a D1 athlete. Period. I was just like, I can play football, I can play basketball, even I can go out here and play baseball if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like I just realized I was a Division One athlete in the 6th grade because the stuff I was doing, I was on the floor playing against other people. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, nobody can stop me.
Yeah.
Nobody can do nothing with me to slow me down right now, no
Mm.
matter who I'm playing against.
Right.
Like I was just I just felt so dominant and so in control.
Yeah.
And I was dunking in the 6th grade.
Man.
So I was like, exactly. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, can't nobody do too much with me.
Yeah.
And then I just felt it. I just felt it. You just like sometimes you just know.
Mm-hmm.
You just know. And I
Man.
just knew at that point.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Um, yeah, bro, you just a bully out there, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's what I like to describe it, man. You get to the cup like nothing stopping you, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I love those relentless drivers that get to the cup and just finish
Yeah.
no matter who's in front of them. So that's what I love about your game for sure.
Thank you.
So talk about like, your trainers, who you be training with, and how they've kind of gotten you to where you are today.
True. Your brother Pete Trammell, like
Mm,
he's polished. He's the reason for my game being the way it is. He's polished my game
yeah.
uh unreasonable amount. Like to even to this day, we're in the gym all the time.
Yeah.
But obviously him, but my dad, my brothers, Jaqueline,
Mm,
like they all are responsible for creating my game. But
yeah. Yeah.
and then we got Imani Bates, dad, Coach Bates, Elgin
Mm-hmm.
Bates.
Mm-hmm.
He's polished my game, worked with me on just guard skills. Carlos English over the past summer, I worked with him pretty heavy. So
Yeah.
those guys are responsible for my game for sure.
Man.
And then
Man.
my own little touch on it too that I can take some responsibility for. But those
Yeah.
guys for sure.
Yeah. No doubt, man. Um, yeah, obviously, my brother, I know him the best out of all those guys, but yeah, he's one of the most knowledgeable people
Yeah,
about the game of basketball. That probably the most knowledgeable person because he's just a basketball junkie, man.
he is.
Like I love ball, but
He
like
he a, he a different
yeah,
level.
man. Like I'll
He a
just be
different level.
yeah, like I'll just watch a game. We'll be watching the game. I just like to watch the game. You know what I mean? Whoever's
Mm-hmm.
on, and I'm like, yo, you see that, man? You see that move? And like he'll be like, man, but did you see that pin screen that came down? He came across.
Facts.
I'm like,
Facts.
I ain't see that. you know,
Facts. That's Coach T.
that's
That's how
Pete.
he is.
That's Pete for
That's for
sure.
sure how he is.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, you touched on Imani's dad and Imani. Do you still keep in touch with him while he's in Memphis?
Yeah, I talk
Yeah.
to him pretty much every day.
Okay.
That's my brother to forever. That's my brother. That's my family
For sure,
forever.
man. For sure. Um, I'm sure you see it on social media. I see it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
People just actually he's right behind me. I don't know if you see it, but him and Penny
Yeah.
are right behind me. But yeah, man, I support him. He's Michigan bred, so he's somebody that I'm rooting for to
Mm-hmm.
make it along with you. But like, what do you got to say to people that are hating on him right now? Because obviously, the season's been really up and down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's expected. They
Yeah.
got they put him under the hardest category and compare him to one of the greatest players of all time. And then
Mm-hmm.
when he goes out there and as a 17-year-old kid isn't able to perform
Yeah.
at the level that you guys think he should be able to
Mm-hmm.
at 17 playing against 20-year-olds.
Right.
I mean, y'all set the bar so high for this kid. It's like, what else can we do? He's doing everything that he possibly can to be
Mm-hmm.
the best basketball player and best person that he possibly can. But
Absolutely.
people are killing him. And he's
Yeah.
17. He has so much to learn. He
Yep.
has so much to grow. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a tough situation in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I know Imani. I've known Imani my whole life. Like he's not bothered by it.
Right.
He loves basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been doing this his whole life. He loves basketball, and
Yeah.
he still has a dream.
Yep.
He's gonna go to the NBA. He's gonna be as good as he wants to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Imani's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him, and I know he's not worried about what anybody says about him.
That's what's
His
up.
family too strong to let him alter anything that he does based on what anybody else says about him. So
Word.
I'm not worried about it. I believe in him.
Good stuff.
He's gonna be great. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah. If you're not worried, I'm not worried. So
nobody should be worried, in my opinion. It's just everybody got to get paid.
Right.
Everybody got to get paid. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right.
People say what people say.
Exactly. Cool. So back to you, man. Going back to your commitment to Western. What made Western the best choice for you?
In my opinion, I felt it was the best decision for me to develop and get to the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, that's my goal. Thomas Kelly and Coach Bates and Coach Bullock, they doing everything to put me at the front to help me get to the NBA. That was that thing when I went on my official visit, and I told them, I'm like, nothing else matters. Names don't matter to me. Like, I had Big Ten, I had SEC, I had ACC, everything. I had Pac-12. Like, I had offers from every major conference.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the only thing that mattered to me is being able to play and being able to put myself out there to get to the NBA. And that's what they stood on.
Yep.
That's exactly what they stood on. They stood on family, which was also very important to me. They stood on God, which is obviously the most important thing in my life. So it's like, it was a no-brainer for me. It was a no-brainer for me at all.
Man, respect to that, bro. Respect to that, because I don't know a lot of kids in your shoes would make that decision.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they would probably choose the most glamorous offer out there or glamorous school. But yeah, you got your eyes on something bigger.
Yeah, my eyes is like I've always said. I mean, I know I got to go through the process.
Yeah.
But my dream has always been to play in the NBA. It's never been to play college basketball or play high school basketball. Honestly, like, it's always been the NBA.
Yeah.
So whatever I got to do, whatever step I got to take, what the people I have to meet, the connections I have to make, the sacrifices I have to make, like, whatever I have to do to get to the NBA and be successful in the NBA, not just play in the NBA, but be successful in the NBA, I'm going to do it. Yeah. Whatever it takes.
For sure. Man, that's so good. You talking good right now.
Yeah.
one thing you said that stuck out was sacrifice. So how much sacrifice really how many sacrifices have you had to make in your life to get you to this point right now?
Shoot, in my opinion, countless, and they're still going right now.
Yeah.
Countless. Obviously the popular stuff, like the parties, the hanging out with your friends, the simple stuff, the extra gym time, but people don't know the stuff about, like, even like with AAU stuff, people don't understand that I could win and play in my own team and did my own thing, but I sacrificed to win for the better of the team. Or here at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, me taking a step back to sacrifice and win and learning how to play the game the correct way and doing different things, becoming a better rebounder, becoming a better passer, becoming a better leader. Like, not just going out there and giving people 30.
Right.
Or just knowing basketball better.
Yeah.
Is a big sacrifice, because my ego is just so big and I just want to kill everybody that I step on the floor with. But sometimes I don't have to. Sometimes the betterment of the team is me getting the rebound or me getting the steal, me playing better defense instead of coming down and taking a different type of shot. But
right.
That's what I'm really learning. That's what I'm really learning for sure. That's the sacrifices that I'm really making, in my opinion.
Shoot, man. Sounds like you learning how to win.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah. That's the big thing. I just told my coach that the other day. He told me I had a great game, but I'm like, Coach, like, I just want to win. I just want to win. I don't care about nothing else at this point. I just want to win, because I know if I'm a winner, can't nobody deny that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't
No
nobody
doubt.
deny that.
No doubt, man. So you're a person that, had, like you said, all sorts of Power 5 offers. So, man, what do you have to say to younger kids trying to get noticed in general? So not even just get noticed by big schools, but any school. Like, what's your advice to them?
I know people give out the cliche, always work hard, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. It truly is real. But besides that, use everything to your advantage. Use this social media to your advantage. Use every camp to your advantage. Use everything to your advantage.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Use every game to your advantage, in my opinion. That's how you get yourself noticed. Just send any type of film that you possibly can to coaches. Every time a coach is in the gym, make sure you're going your hardest. But outside of when something is there, you got to know that in the dark, that's when you really putting that real work in.
Yeah.
That's what really matters. That in the dark time,
yeah,
when you have nothing else to do, or you can choose to play video games and do some push-ups or stretch or anything like that. That's when you really put that work in, and that's when those opportunities come.
Amen to that, bro. Amen to that. When the lights are off, that's when the real ones are made, for sure.
That's exactly when they're made.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope my little nephews are watching. I think you met them before. Yeah. So they idolize you, bro. So I hope they hope they're listening. And wanting to put that work in. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So what was before before the offers came pouring in, even after that, what was, what were some of the most challenging things that you had to deal with when it came to the recruiting process?
Before, like, the thing that was hurting me, because I would go out and I would kill somebody.
Yeah.
And I would see them get an offer before me. Like, this was right before everybody just started getting offers, and nothing mattered but how good you were.
Right.
Like, I would go out and I would have 30 against somebody.
Man.
And next thing you know, I'll see them have an offer. And it'd mess with my confidence. You know what I'm saying? But me not knowing the political side of basketball too, at that age, and it's like, okay, like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Am I not good enough? It was messing with my confidence a lot.
Yeah.
Until obviously my dad, like, he broke it down to me. And then from that it changed. And then even when I started getting offers, there was a couple offers that I wanted but I didn't receive. That other people were getting, it was the same situation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But the Lord makes everything happen for a reason. And now I'm at Western Michigan, where I never thought I would have been. So it's like, it's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, that cliche phrase is, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Yeah. So I know he's gonna use you, at Western.
For sure.
He's got you there for a reason.
For sure.
Maybe he's got you there to open the eyes of kids. Like, I don't have to go to Michigan State or Michigan or Kentucky or, to get to where I want to go. I can go to a small school. Some cats have done it, but yeah, like, maybe he's going to use you in that way. And I think that's what's going to happen.
I just, like I said, when I had a feeling, when I was younger, when I'm walking in West Michigan, I just got a feeling that it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's that Holy Spirit, bro. You know what I mean?
It is.
Hey, I didn't mean to have church up in here, but it's all good. So we kind of touched on this a little bit, man. But there's the topic of self-discipline. So you mentioned how important it is for players to really understand, like, when the lights are out, when nobody's watching, that's when the great players are truly made. So talk about where you learn just your discipline from working on your game and working on your body.
It was really from, like, my favorite player is LeBron. Like, so when I watch
Yeah,
Bron, I'm like, okay, he put in $1 million into his body a year, $1
man.
million plus dollars into his body a year. When I
Yeah,
read that, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. Like,
yeah.
I'm not, even obviously I can't put $1 million into my body a year,
One day you will.
but yeah, for sure. But what I can do is I know I can get extra shots up in the gym every single day, morning and night.
Hmm.
I know I can stretch every single day. I know I can get stronger every single day. And that's where it came from, honestly. And then I know I can fix my diet to the point where I know I don't have $1 million diet, like I said,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I cannot eat certain things. I cannot eat candy. Like I haven't eat candy or drink pop in 5 years.
Dang, bro.
I cut out all red meat,
Better than me.
red sauce. Like I don't do none of that type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's like I know the things that I can control and I
Hmm.
control them.
Mm.
And that's pretty much it. And I know it's got me to where I am right now. And I know my continued discipline is just gonna continue to allow me to elevate.
Man, that's that's love right there, bro. Love
Yeah.
for the game, love for the process. That's something I could not give up, man. That's what had me lacking. Skittles, all the
Yeah.
sugar, bro. That I
Don't
was on
do
that
it.
heavy, man. McDonald's, all that. So, and I wasn't a player that was naturally athletic. I feel
Hmm.
like in order to be, if I didn't really learn until college, in order to be effective, I had to be in tip top shape.
Yeah.
Like my coach was harping on me about that. I didn't really get it to like my junior year. And coincidentally I had my best year that year. So yeah, so that's great, man. That's great that you are taking your shoot your what you put in your body seriously. Um that's what the pros do, man. That's what the pros
Yeah.
do. So like,
And that's what I want to be.
yeah,
That's exactly what I want to be as a pro.
yeah,
So everything I try to do every single day is to be a pro. I
amen.
tell myself every time I'm working out, be a pro. Be a pro.
Yeah,
Every shot that I take, be a pro. So it's like if I keep instilling that, it's gonna happen. Speak into existence.
yeah, yeah. Man, so yeah, like I told you, this show is called "What Are We Missing?" And this is the epitome of the show right here. Like,
Hmm.
I think this is why you're the player that you are today, is because of the discipline that you have.
Yeah.
Like, seeing you play and like seeing, like, you could tell, like, man, this dude works on his body, like, takes
Hmm.
care of himself. And I think that's one of the things that really separates you, from the pack. So,
Yeah, for sure.
um, take us through a typical day of JaVaughn Hannah during the school year and in the summer.
So we'll start summer first. Summer workout 3 times a day.
Mm,
Um, Usually get some type of like some type of cardio, like either track or like some type of hill work.
okay.
And then after that we get like some weightlifting in and then some shots up. And then we come back most like closer to like lunchtime, get like a workout in, and then later on at night, probably some type of open run.
Okay.
And then school during the school year, before the season, it was 5:30s every morning.
Mm,
Uh Still 3 days, lifting every day, and then shots up again at night. But
whew,
now, like I alternate it now to so I can still get my rest. Is I go 5:30 in the morning, 3 days a week,
mm-hmm.
and then late at night the rest of the week.
Okay.
So it's still, and then obviously I got to throw practice in there. Practice from about
Mm-hmm.
3 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's funny, man. Like, you said all that stuff and then like, but I got practice too.
yeah,
Um, a lot of players are like, oh man, y'all went hard at practice today. Okay. Like that's it. Like that's all you did.
all right.
You only do stuff to that you have to do, that your coach
Mm-hmm.
says you gotta be there. What are you doing on top of that?
Yeah.
So you're just saying like, mass to 5:30 late at night, this and that, and then I got practice. So
Right. And then practice.
yeah,
Practice comes last. And then
yeah,
even before practice,
yeah,
I'm in there shooting, getting shots
mm-hmm,
up, shooting free throws, something. Every
yeah.
single day.
Working on your
Every single
craft,
day. It never stops.
working on your craft. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what are some drills, like stuff that you do on your own, or even like lifting weights or sprints, whatever, like that really that really pushes you and just makes you feel like you want to die?
Man, 16 touches. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
16 touches. Coach Covert literally like, bro, when I tell you we literally ran like 30, 16 touches, it was like, I'm like, bro, I was questioning myself. I'm sitting there questioning. I'm like,
do I want to do
I'm
this?
like, dog, what? You want me to run what? Like, we can't hoop and get in shape?
Right,
like,
right.
like, we can't just hoop? Come on, man. You want me to run 16 touches all day long?
Man.
And then he extended to have us touch like the bleachers. I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. That's like that's just the ugh. I don't even know. I got the words for it. That's the thing that be pushing me.
I hear you, dog.
That pushed me for sure.
I hear you. Did my brother ever make y'all run 33s?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah.
what we did in college.
Yeah, we ran 33s.
Yeah. So quick story. My freshman year, my brother's senior year, we had a game at Utah. And Utah, I mean, their elevation is high. So we're not used to being there. Of course, we're gonna be winded, right? So my coach just they beat us by like 20, they popped us, but we got back to Michigan. My coach was just like, yeah, I don't feel like we're in good shape. So get ready to run on Monday. So every Monday, before practice even started, we ran 6 of those boys, 33s, just back to back to back. And then we went into practice like we did.
Right.
Like 3-man weave and like, at that level, 3-man weave, you gotta do it hard. You know what I mean?
Right. You gotta run full speed the whole time.
Yeah. So it was rough, man. It was rough, but it got us in shape, man. I remember like not getting like super tired in games because of that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, all that running, really, it ain't for nothing. You know what I mean? It sucks, but shoot, when you're in shape, you feel like you can do anything, like drop 60 like you did a couple years ago.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is very true.
Yeah. Shoot. So to you, this will be my last question. Before we get to the quick hitters, what is the most underrated part of being a great player?
I feel like the most underrated part of being a great player is the defensive side of the ball, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The defensive side of the ball can it changes everything.
Yeah.
It changes everything. Like if you're stopping somebody from scoring, or if the person that you're guarding isn't touching the ball,
yeah,
or if you're not allowing them to get the ball, like it alters the whole game.
Man, don't it?
Alters the whole game. It literally alters the whole game.
Yeah. And it's just something about it, man, that like gives you pride.
It does.
And it does something to your mind, like this dude can't score on me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Or
so
when I know this dude, he averages what? He averages 25. Okay. He not getting more than 10, and that 10 gonna be a tough 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that 10 gonna be a very tough 10.
Yep.
And I'm still getting, like, that's one thing that I know I still gotta get better at is playing defense.
Yeah.
Like I never really paid attention to it until I was like started playing better competition.
Okay.
But I know I still gotta get better at playing defense. And
yeah.
So, but I feel like that's like the major thing for sure.
What specifically is it, like 1-on-1 D or like help side D, team D?
Yeah, I think it's just team defense. 1-on-1 defense, like that's self-pride in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like that's just nobody's gonna score on me or just cook me 1-on-1.
Right.
In my opinion. But I feel like it's just team defense and just understanding it at a higher level.
Yeah.
Watching more film.
Right.
Yeah, just getting a better understanding for team defense.
For sure.
Knowing what spots to be in, knowing when to drop.
Yep.
Knowing when to be on top of a man when he's setting the flare screen, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's definitely the toughest part of defense. Is learning that the help side D and learn how to getting through screens is definitely an effort thing, but there's also like some stuff you gotta learn through the mugs too.
It's some technical stuff to it for sure.
Yeah,
it is for sure, and I'm still learning how to do that. But
yep,
get better at it. He'll get better at it for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of that Utah game, my freshman year in Grand Valley, that was the first game where I really got exposed. Like I didn't really know how to get through screens. So their point guard, he was one of those like scoring point guards that came off screens. So he would pass it and just like cut and come off. They had a dude that was 7'2". So he would come off screen, and they had another dude that was like 6'10". So I'm like chasing him.
So you getting hit,
bro? I had no idea what I was doing. No idea what I was doing. He hit like 3 trays. I came in, he hit like 3 trays. Coach sat me. I was like, dang.
There go my opportunity.
Yeah, bro. So, and I didn't really play until probably like 4 or 5 games after that. So it took me a couple of weeks to crack the rotation again. Yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's definitely an underrated thing on the defensive end.
It is for sure.
So, man, good interview, bro. Good stuff. The last thing I want to do is fun questions to kind of make you think a little bit, and for our listeners to get to know you a little more. So you said LeBron's your favorite player. Is he your favorite of all time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine too, bro.
Greatest of all time.
Man, he the GOAT, man. He the GOAT. Golly. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
What made you start liking him?
I don't know. I think it was just like the regular simple highlights.
Yeah.
Just like crazy dunks and stuff. But like his IQ really set him over the top.
Yeah.
Just being a complete basketball player, like made him everything to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, my brother tells me all the time
he's a Kobe guy.
Kobe guy for sure.
He's a Kobe guy.
Yeah, he tells me all the time about debates between him, your brother, and TK, and like how heated they get and stuff. So it's pretty funny hearing that. But yeah, he's a GOAT on my book too.
Yeah, he's a GOAT for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite shooter hooping?
I don't really care. Like I hoop in like a different pair of shoes every game. I just like I like the feeling of like a new shoe.
Gotcha.
When I play. Yeah, I don't like it to be like super loose or like super stiff either. I just like the feeling of like a new shoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Preferably like low top shoes. Nothing like too high, nothing like touching my ankle bone type, but it doesn't really matter to me, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. And then so you mentioned you try to eat healthy. So what's a pregame meal or snack for you, like a go-to?
Pregame meal, I'll say like some type of like chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Or like fettuccine Alfredo, something like that.
Yeah.
And then like snack, my snack is some type of muffin.
Okay.
I love muffins. I love muffins. I don't know what it is. I love muffins.
Be fire, man. They be fire.
Muffins and like, you ever had like peanut butter pretzels?
Yeah. Yep.
Peanut butter pretzels are so great.
Yeah, those are
joints different.
Yeah, for sure.
Joints different. But that's my go-to for sure.
Yeah. Nice, man. So last question is, who should we have on the show next? And your answer, you have to help us get this person.
Shoot. I can get my boy on here if y'all wanna I can get Imani on here too if you want me to.
Bro, that would be
I know that'd be good.
Don't play with me, man.
I can get Imani on here. I can help you get Imani on here for sure.
Hit him up, man. We'd love to have him on here. We would love to have him on here in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, he got some stories to tell too, for sure.
Okay. Dope. Yeah. Let's book it, man, for real.
Bet.
Cool. All right, JaVaughn. Good stuff, man. Yeah. It was good. Like, like I told you, I admired you for years, and from a distance, it's good to get to know you a little bit today. So best of luck to you the rest of the way this year, and then at Western. Since you be out this way, I'll probably be coming to a couple of Western games next year.
Sir.
So yeah, man, good luck to you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's it, man. That's a wrap.
Appreciate
another episode of What Are We Missing? Appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure you share this episode out with JaVaughn Hannah and future episodes too. All right. It's Wes. I'm out.